Welcome back, everyone. I'm the Depressed Eeyore, and this is Arkham Horror, the card game, doing the Circle Undone again. This is my second attempt to record this because I did make a bunch of mistakes with this particular scenario. Most of it was actually against me because I kept forgetting I could do things. But I'm going to go ahead and try this again and hopefully do a bit better. But before we start, I did forget to do the arcane research last time, so I'm upgrading one of the Spectral Razors to level 2. Not much else to say. It's the same. It's the same as the read the signs upgrade. It just makes it you get an extra wild symbol, and if you draw a symbol while using it, you can return it to your hand. All right. And then as for our setup, we need to do it based off this. Annette Mason is possessed by evil. You click place. We're good to go on that front. Shuffle these cards. Chariot 7. The conquest has begun. All shall tremble before the host of chaos, submit or perish. And this is 7 Doom to advance, and then when Doom would be placed, instead of adding Doom, you would place breaches equal to the number number of investigators plus 1. So place 3 random breaches. When a breach reaches would be placed on a location that already has 3, instead an incursion will be resolved. And it's essentially pandemic rules. Dark Knowledge version 1, the state of the city continues to decay, breaches in reality begin to rip through the fabric of the earth, and a faint melody of discordant pipes can be heard throughout the streets. As a lightning bolt, you can remove breaches from this act, place 1 clue on a random location. When the investigators have collected the requisite number of clues, they must immediately spend them in advance, and then when you advance, you move the breaches to the next act. 6 clues to advance. One thing to note, there is only one agenda, so if it does advance, then stuff will happen, and then this only has 2 acts. Skulls are minus X, where X is the total amount of doom and breaches at your location. We don't have to worry about cultists this time. And then tablets are minus 2. For each point you fail by, you remove a breach from the current act. All right. And then as for our start thing, we go ahead and do setup, which will randomize that. And it placed 4 breaches for us. The way it starts is it places a number of breaches equal to the number of... No, sorry. It places 2 breaches in 2 random locations. Or sorry, it places a breach in 2 random locations. And then if you have 2 investigators, it does it twice. So 4 in total. All right, we do start at south side, so I'll go ahead and do that now. And then we're going to go ahead and just shuffle and draw. Oh my god, this is garbage. All right, well, I can't get rid of the tower. We do start with Ace of Rods, though. I do kind of want to start with the warded protection. So we'll just do this and get that. All right, not the best start, but at least we have something. Hopefully you do slightly better. Deal to orange. All right, we don't need fingerprint kit right now. Don't need fearless. Don't want the shortcut. Deal to orange. Yeah, not a great start. All right. Whiffing on our stuff is not great. All right. Go ahead and flip this over. Shuffle this one more time. We have our 2 blesses. We're good to go. All right. We do start with Ace of Rods, so we go ahead and put that into play. And this place is... Okay, you have to discard the top 3. This one sucks, because if you get any powers, it will trigger them. So we got that to deal with. And then we got... stuff there and there. Got it. I'm going to go ahead and just move over 1. Alright, test will 2 for each point you succeed by. Remove 1 breach from French Hell to the current act. Okay. Alright, so that was my first action. I'm going to go ahead and use Ace of Rods now. This will make it 6 to 2. We pass by a lot, so we get rid of both breaches. Alright, and that leaves me with 2 actions remaining still. So I'm going to go ahead and draw a card. Actually... I'm going to go ahead and just do Emergency Cash. And draw a card. And then for my last action, I'm going to draw a card. And then Carolyn. I can technically play things with you. They're not the best things, but they are things you can play. All right. Though I honestly prefer other options. I'm going to go ahead and draw a card for my first action. So it'll be, oh, also set our resources to what it needs to be. Okay. So it'll be what, 3, 6. Yeah, not the best. All right, second action. We'll go ahead and draw a card. Okay. And last action, I'm just going to gain a resource, I think. I mean, I guess I can do a Mercy Cache. Yeah, I'll do a Mercy Cache and just get 4 resources. Okay. Upkeep. Upkeep. Alright, at least I have stuff I can play now. Enemy phase, no enemies. Upkeep's been done. Add a bless. Start placing thingy-gees. Add breaches. One thing to note is be careful about these things spawning because it may stack automatically, and so you can kind of miss where it's actually being placed. So I've got placed in those 3 locations. Got it. You. Oh, good. What I really want to deal with right now. And Bedeviled. Okay. Bedevil's actually not that big of a deal right now because I don't have anything I can actually do anything with. Okay. Okay, so we've got the Hunting Night Gaunt we need to deal with. And it hits for 1 and 1. Okay. For my first, I'm going to go ahead and have Sister Mary go first, I think. Yep, I'll have Sister Mary go first. First action, I am going to provoke an attack and play Ever Vigilant. I'm going to spend 1 to get out Holy Rosary. And then I'm going to spend 1 to get out Brandicathuga. And then I'm going to spend 3 to get out the Tarot card. Okay. Then I'm going to fight this thing with the Brandicathuga, so I have 5 to 3. And I will commit this Vicious Blow. So that's going to put us at 7 to 3. We pass. That was 7 to 3. So I pass by a lot, so I do get +2 automatically. So I'm just going to spend 2 charges to kill it. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and just start move in this direction. Okay. Carolyn. I am going to go ahead and pop my Ever Vigilant this time. Spend 3 to get out Field Agent, gain a book. Spend 3 to get out St. Hubert's Key. And then spend 1 to get out Alchemical Distillation. Okay. Next, I'm going to go ahead and move on up to here. This is going to require me to mill my deck. Got it. I'll do that later. Right now, I think I'm going to go ahead and try to get rid of this thing. I'm going to commit both my Eurekas. So it'll be 6 to 3. We do pass. That was just -2. So search top 3. I'll take the initiative. Shuffle, then search top 3 again. I will happily take a Pathfinder. This goes away. This goes away. That goes away. Okay. Definitely a smoother start compared to what I did before. Alright, enemies, upkeep. Hey, my runic axe. Perfect. We're coming up Millhouse now. Alright. Mythos, add a bless. Add breaches. Okay. We need to deal with Hangman's Hill, which is okay. Alright, and then you. Test 4. And I don't really have anything I can do about it. So we'll go 3 to 4. Alright, I do fail, unfortunately. So I stay in place, and I'll just take 1 and 1. As for you, that's fine to have. Okay. Investigation phase. I'm going to go ahead and start with Sister Mary. I'm going to... well, actually, sorry, one of the horrors can be put here. I'm going to go ahead and move twice. Oh, actually, better idea. Don't take any actions yet. Instead, I'll have Carolyn go first. Let's spend 3 to get out Pathfinder. And then spend 1 action to mill the top 15 of my deck. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, should have 6 cards remaining. I do. Alright, and then these go away. I'm just going to go ahead and immediately spend them to place a clue. Okay. These can just be thrown in the box here. Okay. And then I'm going to Pathfind move down to here. And then I'm going to activate my chemical distillation. We're 6 to 1. And I'm picking Sister Mary. Good to go. I passed by a lot, so she can take 2 options. She'll heal... she'll heal 2 damage. And then move 2 spaces. Okay. So this one is the test foot test, and each point you succeed by, you'll get rid of a breach. And then this one is kind of the opposite of... It's actually the same as what the Silver Twilight Lodge was if you ever go the other route, which we did in the previous attempt at this. But instead of searching for Silver Twilight, you search for witches. And then you move everything over. Alright, so with all that in mind, let's go ahead and spend 3 to get out our Runic Axe. And then spend an action to get rid of these. Search the deck for a witch. I will pick this one. It does say draw it, so it's going to spawn on us and then mill the top 2 here. Okay, we got rid of demonic piping. That's perfect. Okay, and then I am going to go ahead and attack her. I'm going to go... Yeah, there's not much else I can do. Yeah, I'll just spend 2 charges. It's fine. So I'm going to go all of them. So Hunt, which doesn't matter. Glory, Accuracy, and Power. So with that, that's going to put us at 6 to 2. We do pass. That'll do 2 damage. That'll kill her, and then I can use that to heal 1 horror. Okay. Oh, also, I need to place a clue because I got 3 breaches there. Okay, places 1 there. That's fine. Okay. No enemies. Go to upkeep. Okay. 5 cards left in your deck, and there's still the rational thought we have to deal with. Okay. Add a bless. Place breaches. Okay, 1, 1, 1. And we got 2 down there. This one, I believe, is the one where you have to discard an asset, which can be a little annoying. And this is the one where you have to just do a brain test. Okay, we can work with that. All right, we place the breaches. Let's go ahead and draw a card. Fewest breaches. Hey, it could be right here. And this will spawn a breach. Witness of Chaos, Humanoid Witch, 4 fight, 2 evade, 4 health. Victory 1, which that's a mistake I also made. Didn't realize this thing was a victory. It spawns at Fewest Breaches, Hunter, and then when she spawns, she does place a breach down. Okay. And then we get a Hunting Night God, because of course we do. Okie dokie. Let's start with I'm going to go ahead and start with Carolyn. I'm going to try to evade the Hunting Night God. I'll use take the initiative. So 5 to 1. That is -4. So that does put me at 1 exactly. So I do pass just barely. Because this thing is double negative, unfortunately. So, but with 5, I would pass as long as it's not a -3 or auto fail. So we're good on that front. Okay. In the meantime, let's go ahead and move down 1. Oops, sorry, these stacked. Yeah, so this is the place where you can resign, which I'm pretty sure is a game over. As an action, you can... Oh, it's the draw the top card of the encounter deck. Okay, so this one's different. Okay, with that in mind, I'll go ahead and spend... actually, before we move... Actually, no, that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 and get out Hypnotic Therapy and get that up and running. All right, so we got all that up and running. Oh, actually, I need to continue with Sister Mary. Sister Mary. I'm going to spend a charge to do accuracy and power. So that'll put us at 6 to 4. Doesn't have retaliate. Yeah, we'll go 6 to 4. Of course. 6 to 4. There we go, 2 damage. And then for my last action, I'm going to go Glory and Power. And then I'll commit a Overpower. So that's going to put us at 7 to 4. Alright, I only passed by 1. So I only get 1 card. But it still kills her. Alright, and this is a victory, not so she doesn't go in discard. Okay. Could have been worse, could have been better. Enemy phase, enemy is exhausted. We'll go. Oh, also, I did Glory, so I do heal a horror. There you go. Upkeep. You go unexhausted. Or ready, sorry. Mythos. Place breaches. Alright, so we do have 3 here now. Yeah, sometimes they also get underneath it somehow. It's really annoying. So, make sure that doesn't happen. Okay. You draw a thing. Bedeviled. Okay. I have the means to get rid of it, sort of. And then this one is place a bunch of nonsense. I'll commit a take the initiative for this. So 7 to 3. We pass. Okay. Investigation phase. I'll start with Carolyn. I'll draw the top card of the encounter deck so I can get these off of here. And I'll place a clue. Okay, there are 2 there now. Draw encounter. Wrecked. Okay. Just wondering what my options are. I can go 3 to 3 with this test, but that's not going to help much. but I don't really have anything else better to do. So yeah, let's go. Actually, what I'll do is I'll do alchemical distillation, so it'll be 5-1 because of racked. All right, that's 4-1, so I do pass by 2 or more, so I do get to do 2 things. I'm gonna go ahead and heal 2 horror. I'll exhaust this to. Oh, okay, it just heals an additional horror. That's all it does. Okay, I still get a resource, and then I'm going to draw 2 cards. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and now try to get rid of this racked. So I'm 4-3 right now. Let's go 5-3 and hope for the best. We do pass. Thank you. Get rid of you. All right. I can Pathfind move, but I don't really want to because that's going to put me in danger. So I'll just stay here for right now. Okay. Next, we'll go with Sister Mary. I want to have Sister Mary move 1 over. Then I'm going to go ahead and try to get rid of this 5-3. I will try to get rid of it again 5-3. Okay. On a treachery card, I can exhaust this to add 2 blesses. And this goes away. Okay. Enemy phase. I'm going to go ahead and have this go over here and do 1 and 1. Upkeep. Okay. Upkeep. There it is. Alright. Good news is I'll probably be cycling through my deck before I get rid of that thing, which is fine by me. Or I can just leave it out forever. That's also an option. Mythos. Place breaches. French Hill, Southside, and Silver Twilight Lodge. So all the way over there. Okay. Draw your card. I have to either resolve the revelation of a power or immediately do a incursion. We'll see what the top power is. Alright, it'll be a Chaos Manifest. Okay, I will resolve a Chaos Manifest, so it's going to be 5-3. Yeah, I'm okay with that. 5-3. That is -0, so I do pass. I'll go ahead and use the Holy Rosary to add 2 blesses. And then we got this one, which is going to be 4-3. Yeah, I'll just go 4-3. Good luck. Alright, I do fail by 1, and I'll remove a breach from this act. That's okay. Alright, we do get to place 1 random breach. I'm just going to hit add clue. Alright, it's going to put a breach there. Okay. Lost a breach here. Lost a resource, but that's okay. Alright, investigation. So unfortunately, we got a little bit we need to do today. So let's... Is there any easy way to do this? Alright, I'm going to attack with Brand of Cthugha. So that's going to put us at 5-3. That is just -1, thankfully. So I will spend 2 charges to do 2 damage. And then I'm going to spend 2 charges here with Runic Axe to get... It'll be 6-3, and it'll be doing +1 damage and glory and all that good stuff. Okay, pass. I'll heal all damage, because I'm about to take 1 because of this thing. And then I am going to go ahead and take this opportunity to spend 2 to get out my other Brand of Cthugha. 1-2 punch was an option as well, but I didn't really want to do that right now. All right. Meanwhile, with Carolyn Fern, how do I want to do this? Let's go ahead and spend 2 actions and 2 resources to do Task Force. So I get to pick the order. I'm gonna move first. I'm gonna grab this clue here, and apparently get Carolyn buried. Grab the clue here, and then I'll activate alchemical distillation. This will put us at 6-1. We pass by a lot. I'm going to heal 2 horror off of this, and move 2 spaces to go to here. So this is the one where you can lightning bolt take a horror to get rid of breaches that way. Okay. Then I'm going to investigate this location. I'll commit a deduction. I'll go 7 to 4 here. I do pass. I get both clues here. And then I'm going to lightning bolt take 2 horror to get these breaches off, and cash them in to place a clue. Merchant District. Got it. All right. It's looking reasonably under control here. I am going to go ahead and Pathfind move back to here. And that is all I can do right now. I guess I could also grab a clue here, but I'm not going to. Okay. Oh yeah, take a damage. Upkeep. Oh, now I got my stand togethers. Keep. Hey, penny white. Cool. Bless. Breaches. Okay, 2 here. 1 there, 1 there. Okay. Bad card. If there are no breaches at your location, place 1 breach at your location. You must take... So, if there are no breaches on your location, place 1 breach on your location. You must take X damage or horror divided any way you wish. X is the total amount of doom and breaches on your location. So I don't add anything, but I do take the damage or horror. So I'll take the 2 horror. As for you, dialogue voices, how many are in the bad thing? None. Perfect. So 4 to 3. I fail by 1. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to click that. Fail by 1. Discard 1 random card. Well, that hurt. Alright. And then, of course, we also lose 1 breach from our current act, but we didn't have any. So we're good to go on that. Alright, investigation. Let's start with Carolyn. Carolyn's going to go ahead and do a... We'll do a Fortitude test and see if we can do good. We pass by 2. Lose 1 bless. So we get these off. Okay. And then... let's go ahead and use an alchemical distillation. 6 to 1. We pass. We go ahead and use that to heal off the rational thought. Actually, no. I will first draw 2 cards, which is going to make me take a horror. And then I'll heal the 2 horror. There we go. Look at that. And it looks like we have another Mercy Cache to play around with. But that's going to have to wait. I'm going to Pathfind move and then move to get to here. Okay. All right. Meanwhile, over here, I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 actions to get rid of the internal injury, and then spend an action to do stand together. 2 resources, 2 cards. 2 resources, 2 cards. Okay. All right. Upkeep. Upkeep. I have to discard a card. Let's discard the Living Ink. Okay, add the breaches. South Church. Uptown is here. We have 3 here now. Yeah, we have 3 here. And what was the other location? Uptown and South Church and French Hill. French Hill's over here. Okay. So this is the one that makes it really hard to get rid of. I'm just going to ward that. And I'll take the horror for it. And then over here, Chaos Manifest. I'm 4-3. I'll go 6-3 with Fearless. Alright, so that's +2, -3, because there's 3 breaches here. So I'm +1. So that's 7-3. I definitely passed by a lot, so I will recover 2 horror and gain a resource. Get rid of one of those. Discard this. Also, I think I misclicked somewhere. 1 second. Right, discard randomly. No, that's fine. Okay, I did not add a bless. I'm just going to add it now. Okay. Okay. Investigation phase. Let's start with Carolyn. So I'm going to go ahead and spend an action doing alchemical distillation. I'm going to pick Sister Mary. Yeah, we'll go Sister Mary here. 6-1. So that's -3, so that was 3-1. I do pass by 2. Okay. I'll have her heal 2 horror, gain a resource for that, and then also have her heal a damage. Okay. Second action, I am going to go ahead and do stand together. 2 resources, 2 resources, draw 2 cards. 2 cards. Alright, and then last action, I'm going to go ahead and spend 4 to get out my fingerprint kit. Okay, surprisingly, there's locations with 2 clues now. Alright, meanwhile, over here with Sister Mary, I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 to get out Guardian Angel. I'll go ahead and attempt to get rid of the thing on Uptown, so 3-2. I'll even commit a Spectral Razor, so 4-2. Alright, we passed by 2. That was actually a good call. We'll take 3 of these and place another clue. Alright, in that case, I guess I'll just go ahead. Let's see, this will put me at, yeah, I'll go ahead and gain 2 resources, draw 2 cards. Gain 2 resources, draw 2 cards. Okay, we're kind of stabilizing. All right, upkeep. Okay. I'm a little worried about the weakness because I do have a lot of blesses in here now. Upkeep. All right, we'll get rid of the living ink. And at this point, I think I will go ahead and get rid of the stand together. At this point, it's getting overkill. All right, add a bless, add some breaches. Okay, that did stack. So that was Uptown, Rivertown, and South Church. Okay, not a problem. Mythos card. Take 2 damage or horror. I'll take 2 damage. And max out the blesses. And then we got this here. I'll go 4 to 5. We failed by 2. Alright, I did get a curse, so I will take a damage and a damage. Alright. Investigation. We'll go ahead and start with Sister Mary first. I'm going to go ahead and take the initiative and go 6 to 2 on this thing. Alright, I pass. I can't add any more blesses. And we'll spend this one and this one to place another clue. Hey, we got it there. Alright, second action. I'm going to go ahead and spend 3 to get something worth fighting for. And then I'm going to spend 4 to get the beat cop out. Okay. Finally geared up. That's what happens when you draw that freaking tarot card. Alright, Carolyn. I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 to get out Penny White. I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 to replace this alchemical distillation with a fresh one. And then I'm going to spend one of these alchemical distillations on Sister Mary again. And yeah, we'll go 6 to 1. Alright, we definitely passed by a lot. So Sister Mary's going to heal 2 horror and get a resource. And then I'm going to have her move twice. Down to here. Okay. Okay. So I got that going for us. Upkeep. Hey, my ever vigilant. Add the thing here, add breaches. Okay, so there's 3 up there, 2 here, 2 here. Got it. Alright, Mythos card. Demonic Piping. We've already discarded 1. So I will just let it happen. Primal Order Gateway. You know, you're not doing that. I'll take the horror. And that goes away. Alright. And then for you, 5 to 5. I do pass, because that's -2, right? Yep, I do pass thanks to the bless. Since I passed, I will go ahead and exhaust this to grab a clue. Alright, so we're getting there. We have almost enough to advance. I'm just wondering what I want to do for this. Let's, I'll start with Carolyn. Carolyn's going to Pathfind move up to here. I am going to go ahead and mill 10 cards. 4. There we go. I'll get 2 breaches for that. Then I'm going to move over here to see what this location is even about. Okay, so this is the one where you discard cards. All right, for my last action, I am going to discard a card. I'm going to go ahead and discard the Ever Vigilant. So it's the number of book symbols plus 1. So this will be 3. So I'll get rid of all of them. So of course I'll cash in all of them and just place a clue. All right, looking good. Okay. Sister Mary, you're actually doing kind of okay right now. Let's go ahead and draw an encounter card. Oh boy. Well, at least we'll get you out of the way. All right, and again, we'll place another clue. All right, getting clues everywhere. Yeah, unfortunately, placing these clues is also negating us our victory on Silver Twilight Lodge, but that's okay. We're not really that desperate for experience right now. Okay, so now I need to deal with you. Currently, there are how many witches? Only 1. So she has +1/+1. So she has 3 fight. All right, I am going to go ahead and let's do accuracy and power. So this will put us at 7-3. Good to go. And then we'll go accuracy and glory. So that'll put us at 7-3 again. And that's a pass. So kills her, and I'll heal a horror. Okie dokie. That is everybody. I'm 2 clues away from advancing. We do need to deal with French Hill in a second. Enemies are dealt with. Upkeep. Oh good, this thing happened. Alright, so 8 of these. So I can go 2, 3, and 5. There you go, paid it all. Okay, and then for you, upkeep, Black Book, cool. All right, let's add a bless in, add breaches. Oh, this one actually exploded, and it looks like it happened just now. So what's going to happen is this is going to spread to there, and this will get a doom. All right, so first doom been placed. That's fine. Everywhere else seems to be okay. Hangman's Hill, Silver Twilight Lodge, and South Church. Yep, looks like we're okay. Evil passed. That's fine. How close are we to Millen? All right, demonic piping. Sure. Coven Initiate. Okay. So we got that to deal with. All right. We're about to mill our deck again. Okay. Investigation phase. I want to go ahead and move with Sister Mary, and then I'm going to do Hunt and attack. So I'll go Hunt and Power, so that's going to put us to 5-2. We pass. Sorry, I didn't mean to click that. That'll kill her. I should have done glory and power as well, or glory and accuracy, but I've already clicked it, so I'm not going to worry about it. And for my last action, so I can't do that because they'll take the cost. For my last action, I think I'm just going to draw a card. Okay. Okay. Meanwhile, over here, I'm going to go ahead and first action, use the Alchemical Distillation on Sister Mary. Good to go. She'll, of course, heal 2 horror, gain resource for that. And gain 2 more resources, because I don't want her to move yet. Actually, yeah, I don't want her to move yet. Alright, and then for Carolyn here, I'm going to go ahead and Pathfind down to here. I'm going to go ahead and investigate with fingerprint kit. This will put us at 7 to 4. We pass, we get both clues, which have to be immediately spent. Okay. Night Mason. So, Humanoid Witch Servitor Elite, Reincarnated Evil, 5 fight, 3 evade, 12 health. Spawns in Hangsman's Hill, has Alert and Hunter. She gets -2 health for each clue controlled by investigator, and then after 1 or more breaches are placed on Annette Mason's location, each investigator must either take 1 damage or 1 horror. It doesn't matter where you're at. Victory 2, and she hits for 3 health and 1 horror. Alright, Beyond the Grave. This nightmare will not end until you stop the one behind it, Annette Mason and the spirit which possesses her. The world is falling apart all around you, and the Coven is only bringing the end closer. And again, you can get rid of breaches and all that good stuff. All right, remaining action, I'm going to go ahead and do a 5 to 3 test, or 5 to 2 test. I'll commit a Eureka, so it'll be 6 to 2. -3, so I beat it by 1. So we'll place a breach up here. I do get the search top 3 at least, which is the entire deck. I'll take the Fearless. Alright. Next. That is it on that front. She's during enemy phase, she's going to move up. Upkeep. Upkeep. And we're good to go on that. Breaches. Oh, actually, first Bless. Then Breaches. Hangman's Hill. Uptown and Rivertown. Okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead and draw our card. Your location does have a breach. I will take 1 damage. On Wings of Darkness. Yeah, about that. Do I want to ward this or just take my chances? I mean, I can commit all of this because I don't really need it, so why not? We'll go 5 to 4. Good luck. It's only -1 because there's only 1 breach here, so I do pass. Good for you. All right, investigation phase. I'm going to go ahead and Pathfind move with Carolyn. And I will go ahead and take a horror here, and get the breaches off of this. And of course, we'll also place a clue while we're at it. Uptown. Alright. I will go ahead and investigate this location. This will be 6 to 4. Good to go. Get a clue. I'm going to go ahead and use alchemical distillation on herself. 6 to 1. We pass. I'm going to heal 2 horror, gain a resource, and then move 2 spaces to get to here. Then I'm going to use alchemical distillation on Sister Mary. 6 to 1. Good to go. She'll heal 2 horror. I'm going to go ahead and use the hypnotic therapy because I keep forgetting to do that to heal additional horror. And then she'll gain 1 resource. And then I'll have her move twice. Go say hi to this thing. That is it for Caroline Fern. Goes to Sister Mary. So Beat Cop is going to do 1 damage. I'm going to go ahead and do Power and Accuracy with Runic Axe and commit a Vicious Blow. Is that good enough? Let's see. This will put us at 7 to 5. Actually, I'll commit a Beat Cop. I could play both Beat Cops, honestly, but I'm not going to. Yeah, we'll go Beat Cop, Power, and Accuracy. So that'll put us at 8 to... Making sure that's right. Yeah, 8 to 5. Alright, we pass. It's going to do 2 whole damage. Okay. Next, I'm going to go ahead and attack with the Branica Thugga. This is putting us at 6 to 5 right now. I'll go ahead and do Vicious Blow to make it 8 to 5. This location has 2 breaches. So that'll put me at 6 to 5. So unfortunately, it's only going to do 1 extra damage. So I'll do 1 damage with the Vicious Blow. And then I'm going to spend 3 on the Branica Thugga for another 3. Okay. And then last action, I'm going to go ahead and do Power and Accuracy again, and I'll commit a Runic Axe. So that's going to put us at, again, 8 to 5. Actually, no. I'm gonna do, actually, you're an elite. Never mind. That does not help. Yeah, we'll stick to the plan. So again, 8 to 5. Okay, that's why I did the 8. Does 2 damage, putting her at 9. Okay. That is everybody. Enemy phase. I'm going to get hit for 3 and 1. So I'll take the 1 there. I will add a Bless, take 2 damage here. And then during upkeep, hold on a second. River to Uptown, right? Okay, I did need to resolve this thing here. I'll just take a horror. And then Caroline will also take a horror. Alright. Yeah, because a breach did get placed on our location. Anyway, during upkeep. Okay. Upkeep. I do take a horror for that. Okay. Mythos, add a Bless. Add breaches. As far as I can tell, everything's good to go. Alright. And then draw cards. Top Power Treachery. It'll be Primordial Gateway. That's fine. I'm just going to hit the place clue. Okay, it's going to be down there. And it's going to get all of this. So this thing is just going to make it so it's blank, and you have to pretty much just close the gateway before you can actually do anything about it. All right. And then over here, fewest breaches, which is over here. Okay. All right. And then we go to investigation. All right. So yeah, right now she has 10 health. I can pretty much kill her immediately if I so desire. I'm going to start with Sister Mary. And I will attempt this and see if it works. I'm going to evade using Take the Initiative. So that puts us at 6-3. All right, we do pass. So you're now evaded. I'm then going to go ahead and move over. And you know what? I'll just move over again. Carolyn, I'm going to Pathfind move. I'm going to spend 3 resources. And I'm going to Dynamite Blast. This will do 3 damage. She's currently at 10 health because I do have 1 clue, so I do overkill, which will allow me to discard this and end this. Okay. And then after that, you advance. The living and the dead. Somehow, despite all odds, you have managed to defeat the resurrected spirit, which torments Annette Mason. She passes out and collapses to the floor, but the revenant inside forces her eyes open and puppeteers her body in a lower display. Fools, the ragged, disembodied voice of Kezia declares through Annette's lips as she rises once more. You are not but insects. I have seen the truth. I have seen the face of chaos itself, and you will soon be a part of it. Now come, join me, kneel before the Black Throne, and be one with the universe. You shudder as the words reach your ears. Nothing she says makes sense to you, but you can tell her intent is dark and wicked. Leave this place. You muster up the will to command. Go back to the beyond from which you were summoned and never return. Resolution 1. Resolution 1. The spirit crackles as she hears your words, but her laughter is soon cut short. Emerging from the trees, the remainder of Annette's coven, led by the red-haired witch Erin, surround Annette wordlessly. Erin gives you a solemn nod, her conviction showing through her stern demeanor. Understanding why they have come, you step aside and allow them to do their work. One of the witches draws a circle in the dirt around Annette, while the rest bind her with tendrils of searing energy. The revenant shrieks and wails in agony, but the witches dare not cease. Finally, as their chants rise to a crescendo, Erin pierces the sanctity of the circle with her knife, pressing firmly against the air and straining as though she were attempting to pierce solid stone. Kezia's ghost departs in a whirl of spectral mist, dissipating into thin air with a final cry. Annette's body, unsupported, collapses to the ground. It's over, you say, placing a hand on Erin's shoulder. No, she replies harshly, gesturing to the sky above. The storm clouds have all disappeared, yet you count not a single star in the night sky. The borders of the horizon frame the empty void above. Above you, a breach so enormous you have not even realized it was there. How long had it loomed over the city while you spent your time warding against lesser incursions? You ask what can be done to close a breach of such size. She clenches her jaw. I don't know, but I know who does. She kneels over Annette, raises her hand, and slaps her across the face. Annette jerks awake, startled out of her catatonic state. Is this what you wanted, sister? Erin drags her to her feet, forcing her to look up at the catastrophe she has wrought. You know it isn't, Annette replies, her voice ragged. I only wanted us all to have some semblance of strength she possessed. I had no desire to use it in the same way she did, but the spirit took control and I could not resist. She lowers her head in resignation. I'm sorry, sisters. I failed us. I was not strong enough. Alright, so we can choose the following. We can't do the under arrest thing this time. And we can't do the teaching if we're stronger, I don't think either, because it's medic. Yeah, medic, believer, blessed. And I'm not any of those. And then, yep, so You've done. We'll go ahead and we need your help to fix this. We'll go ahead and ask Annette first. Actually, do we want to ask her for assistance? Let's see. I don't know. I guess I'll ask for Annette for assistance. We'll see how that goes. All right. So we have that. Next, we'll go ahead and get our victory X. I believe we get 4. Okay. And then I'll go ahead and do the interlude real quick. Interlude. Let's see. Got all this. So we got the Twist of Fate thing. So let's see. Path winds before you. And we get, let's see, 1 tally mark. We asked Annette for assistance. Kezia was beseeched to sign a book by the messenger of an ancient being, the Black Book of Azathoth. Just the name of the thing shakes you to your core. Annette clenches her fist. I was a fool to not have understood before. That was the source of her power, not witchcraft, but a pact with a terrible dark god. All of this, these incursions into our world, the broken bonds of death, it is what Kezia wanted all along. It was the silent will of Azathoth, she says resentfully. Record 2 more tally marks. Okay, and then we do add a -3 token, so we will. And while I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and reset the blesses so I don't forget. All right. If there are 2 or fewer mementos, that's not the case. We have 6 mementos, so your journey is laid before you. Record 2 tally marks, so we're up to 5. All right. And then the investigators have the Black Book. It contains knowledge of the land beyond, ordered time and space. Mark 1 tally mark. And then the last one was mark 2. If Doom draws... Oh, actually, Doom does not draw ever closer. Okay. And then all this is still the same. Okay, we're good to go. All right. So that was a bit messy. But we got 4 experience and 5 experience to play around with. I'm assuming this breach does not count on the victory thing, but I'll check real quick. Okay, it only checks for clues. Okay, so with that, let's go ahead and do some final upgrades. Give me 1 second. All right, real quick, I did forget to do the evil past thing because apparently I did run out of cards at some point, so I'm just going to do that now. 5 to 3, past, and we'll do fearless, and that would have been a pass as well. And she would have recovered some horror or whatever, but that's okay. Either way, I still would have taken 2 horror, which is fine. I would have survived. So, my apologies for that. In any case, with Sister Mary, I'm going to go ahead and use Sacred Covenant and get that. That'll cost 3 experience, so that brings her down to 1. Do I have anything else I can upgrade? I do have a Holy Rosary I can upgrade, so I'll go ahead and upgrade that for 1. So now she has that. And then I'm going to take this Spectral Razor and upgrade it with the level 2 version for the 2 arcane researches. So it takes care of that. So she's good to go. Meanwhile, over here, I'm going to need a moment. All right. So for Carolyn, there honestly isn't that much I care about upgrading. I do have currently 14 Mystic and Seeker cards that do not heal horror, which are right here. And those can go up to 0 to 1. which means I could get a second Pathfinder, and it'll cost me 2. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and what I'll get rid of for that is this task force, because I don't need 2. And that will cost me 2 experience, and that leaves her with 3, and that's it. I mean, if I had like 2 more experience, I could have maybe tried to get some soul sanctification going, but that I didn't get enough for that. And soul sanctification is probably still not really worth the effort. Actually, hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, it was 14. Now we have 15, and that's legit. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna bank the remaining 3 XP. There's not really, like I said, there's not really much I can upgrade. Everything's to the max at this point. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. Sorry if it was a little messy. We got one more thing to go before the Black Throne. We'll see how it goes with that extra -3 in the pouch. And yeah, I'm Theta Restior. This was Arkham Horror the card game, Circle Undone, and I'll see you guys next time.